All right, so for the low oblique sit exercise, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna elevate my hip. So I'm gonna sit on the edge of a pad or pillow to get my hip higher than my knee to make sure that my knee stays down on the ground. If I don't have the pad, my knee starts to come up off the ground. From there, I'm gonna drop my elbow down so it's in line with my hip. And I wanna make sure my knee is below 90 degrees. So this would be directly at 90. I'm gonna drop it down below 90 degrees to make sure that knee stays down on the ground. My first step is to push through my shoulder like I'm trying to push the ground away to create a stable shoulder position. From there, I want to find this little bone on the pinky side of my hand and make sure that stays anchored down on the ground so my hand's not rolled out. So I'm going to flatten that wrist and palm, find that little bony prominence on the pinky side of my hand. With my top side knee, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach my knee forward like I'm trying to get my knee over top of my foot. Now what you'll notice happens is that your hip rotates towards the downside leg, or your pelvis rotates towards the downside leg, and you'll feel heavier on the back of your right hip, on the bottom of your right elbow. So as I create that rotation, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to place your left hand on your knee, on the ground, wherever is comfortable. You're going to take your head, you're going to rotate it down towards your wrist. You can take breaths. As you inhale, you'll feel the right outer rib cage or the downside outer rib cage expand. The whole time I'm reaching this knee and staying heavy on the back of my right hip and elbow. If you're instructed to use a towel, the way you'll set that up is you'll fold a kitchen towel up and you're going to place it underneath the inside, the thumb side of the hand and wrist. As you do that, you want to make sure that outer palm bone stays on the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to twist my wrist inward into the towel. So I want to make sure it's almost like you're trying to dissociate your hand from your wrist, so your hand stays relaxed the whole time. My thumb and pointer finger are on the towel. My inner wrist is on the towel. My outer palm is on the ground. I'm going to turn my wrist inwards and maintain that position. You're going to feel the muscles on the inner side of your elbow working. Reach through the elbow to create a stable shoulder. Reach the top knee to turn my pelvis down towards the downside. And I'm going to maintain that position for the assigned sets and reps.